Hey guys, I'm back. I know I always say that, but this time it's for real. Well, for at least 2 weeks anyway, because I am going to Asia. So in exactly 2 weeks, I am going to Asia. I'm going to Hong Kong, China, Vietnam, and Japan. I plan to do vlogs or some sort of like vlog what I eat, or I don't know, something. I'm gonna do something, so be on the lookout for those videos soon. So I have 2 weeks to get my meal prep game on track again. And so lately, I guess I haven't really been meal prepping for like the past year or so because I've been happy with my body where it's at. I still work out though. I work out 5 to 6 times a week still. Like I go hard. I've been actually booty building, so I should do like a video on my booty soon. Since I'm going on my trip, I kind of want to lean out a bit so I can, you know, fit all my summer clothes again and look good in bikini if I wear a bikini there, and just so I'm able to eat more while I'm there because I plan to eat and eat and eat, especially all the street food. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So yeah, I have 2 weeks to do to lean out. So I'm going to do my meal prep again, and I'm going to work out, do a lot of HIIT cardio to lean out to get this body on point for my trip. First of all, I want to introduce my favorite thing like on earth so far lately. It's these instant whole grain rice vermicelli noodles. I love noodles. Usually I eat the clear kind, the non-whole grain kind, and I came across these like a few months ago maybe, or half a year ago, and I've fallen in love. I use it all the time for everything, and it's so delicious. And you get, you know, your healthies, you get the whole grain healthiness in them. And they come packaged in 4s, but I'll show you, like it's perfect for like meal prepping and proportions and stuff. So we're going to be using that. And then chicken breast I have. You can use any protein, beef, fish, shrimp, but I prefer beef, but that's all I have on hand is chicken, so I'm going to use chicken breast. And then veggies, you're going to use whatever you have on hand basically, but I always have bell pepper. I'm going to use orange and red. And then I had these on hand that were going to go bad, so I'm going to use some celery. You can use any veggie you want. Like I said, I use anything on hand. And then white onion, of course, always, and some garlic. And then for the sauces, main thing is oyster sauce. You can use that or not. You can use light soy sauce. You can use a little bit of soy sauce. I have here, it's, I love using this too. It's a seasoning sauce. So it's kind of like soy sauce, but a lighter version and kind of sweet. It's like everything in one, but use it sparingly because you don't want too much sugar or too much sodium, right? So the main ingredient is oyster sauce, as I always do. I should be like the oyster sauce like brand girl or something. So like I was saying, they come packaged like in individual layers, I guess. There's 5 of these, and I like it because like whenever I'm hungry, I just make one thing individually, but if I'm meal prepping, I just do the whole thing. So on the instructions here, it says to soak it in boiling water for 3 minutes if you're using it in stir fry, but I just soak it in normal tap water, like warm to hotish. So I soak, I'm gonna do 3 only, because you know I like to do 3 meal preps at a time just so it's fresh and it's still good and I don't get bored of it quickly. Got my veggies all chopped up, chicken chopped up in cubes, bite-sized cubes, and the noodles are soaking here. So you can kind of tell like when they're almost ready, they just fall apart kind of, but it still needs a few more minutes. Got my pan, got my cooking spray. I'm going to do the chicken first. So you don't want to overcook it because we're going to be cooking it later on with the veggies too. So just until they're not pink anymore. And I'm going to take it off the pan and put it in a bowl. Without washing the pan, I'm using the same pan, spraying some more oil, and adding my veggies. Maybe I should turn my fan off so you can hear me. So like I always say in every video, you don't want to overcook your veggies because when you pop them in the microwave, your meal prep, it's going to cook a little bit more too, so you don't want to overcook your veggies because soggy veggies are gross. So you want to quickly stir fry that. I'm going to turn my heat down to medium high because it's kind of burning. That's okay. Add whatever veggies you have. So I just added the garlic, and now I'm going to add the chicken back into this party. So there's that. So I literally sauteed my veggies like for maybe 2 minutes. You really don't want to overcook your veggies. So there's that, and then now I'm going to add oyster sauce. I do about like 2 teaspoons, or 2 tablespoons, sorry. I do about 2 tablespoons. Just kind of eyeball it. Running out of battery, shit. So stir fry that, and then we're gonna add the noodles last because we don't want to overcook the noodles. So yeah, the noodles are totally ready. You can tell they just totally separated into noodles, like stringy noodles. So what we're gonna do is just take it from here. Well, you can drain it, but I'm being lazy here. You can just do this. A little water doesn't hurt. Just add it straight to the pan. And then we're gonna stir fry that. I'm gonna try to with one hand. So you really only need to stir fry this for like a few minutes, because the noodles are pretty much cooked already after you heat it up a bit. And plus, like I said, you're throwing it in the microwave anyway when you're eating your meal preps, that it's gonna cook a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now is add some more oyster sauce, just a little though, just to marry them all together. And you can add, you know, this is the time where you can add your light soy sauce or whatever. I'm gonna add my seasoning sauce. Just to show you, like, I'm literally just adding a little bit of oyster sauce on top of the noodles to mix it all in. And then I have my seasoning sauce here, like, just a little. See, you can always add more later if need. And then we're gonna stir fry it all together, but I need both hands for this, so I will show you after. And then that's about it. And then you just, to taste, like, you really don't even have to add anything else. Like most of my recipes, you don't have to add like salt or sugar or like anything. And it's really, really tasty and delicious. So I'm gonna stir this all together. Pretty much done. And the thing with this noodle is you don't want it to be too watery or too saucy. It's supposed to be like a dried vermicelli noodle, kind of like a stir fry. So if it's too watery, like mine was a little bit too saucy, so I just kind of left it on the stove for a bit to cook so it evaporates. And now this is like the perfect consistency, and it looks so delicious and it smells so good and so healthy for you. Like, come on, chicken and whole grain vermicelli, veggies, a little bit of oyster sauce, and that's it. And it's so tasty and so good, and not your usual meal prep of chicken and broccoli. It's a little Asian twist, my little Asian twist. Took out all the noodles and separated them and weighed them out so they're all even. I have 3 containers, my little helper, and then I'm going to weigh out those 2 in my containers. Okay, let's weigh this one. Ooh, that one has a little too much. I'm going to take that out. Perfect.